All right, hello, Erin. This is your very own screencast all on Padlet. So you have to first create your username login, but I'm not going to walk you through that part. And then I'll say, hi, Erin, happy whatever day it is. And then you'll make your choice of what you want to do right here. So we're going to go ahead and make a Padlet. Now you have your choices. If you do a wall, that's just going to be blank, and then your students can do posts all over it. But I think for what you want with the read aloud, it's you really want them to be able to answer multiple questions. So for something like that, I prefer to use shelf, and I'll show you why. So I selected shelf, and when you have shelf, you're going to have multiple columns that they have to stay in. So the first thing that we're going to do is we need to title it. So I could title it Read Aloud, and then your description. This is where you'll put your directions. So I'll just write, after Read Aloud, answer the below questions in each column. All right. This is just an example, so don't worry, we'll tweak it. Now this is your background, so you can change your wallpaper in here. So you have lots of ones that we can choose from. You can also add your own. This is like the fun part. All right, we'll do a little, we'll make it nice and gray, so it's called washy. And then as I scroll down, all right, so the post color, you could do dark night if you wanted to, or you could just keep it Dr. Light. We'll do dark night for this one. Font style, icon means just what you see right next to the area, right next to my name and the directions. Now the next part is the posting, okay? So sorry, I'm like coughing over here. Attribution, all right, if you want to display the author name above each post, that might be good in keeping the kids honest on what they're posting, all right? So we'll play with that one. We'll see if we like it or not. And then this one was the one I was telling you about, the profanity filter right here. We're definitely going to turn that on. So it replaces bad words with nice emojis. And here's a collaboration piece. So comments. We want to allow viewers to comment on posts. Yes, because we want that collaboration piece. And then something to think about is if you want reactions. So we can grade, star, vote. It will give us the options if I turn the reactions on. So then this way kids can like each other's posts. If you want to do something like a star, give 1 to 5 stars. That's like, or voting. You can also do grades if you were doing that, but let's just keep it with like for today. All right, and then down here, this is where you can customize the address. All right, so I could make it a Hershey and then / Erin. All right, if I was doing this with you today. So I'm going to go next. All right, so this is really important to note. It's defaulted to secret. We do not want this to be secret or else no one will be able to get on it. So we want to make it public, all right? That way anyone can access the Padlet and it will appear in tool searches. That part's not a big deal, but if it's secret, all right, anyone who has a link can access the Padlet and then it's not visible in Google search or public areas of Padlet, all right? So you could do that. You can also choose password protected, but we'll just keep it secret. I went to public because I'm used to doing it public for all my presentations, but why don't we keep it secret for your students? All right, so those with access can write. That means they can write and add posts, but they can't edit and improve other posts, modify and delete Padlet, or invite collaborators. So that's where we want to keep it for our students. All right, don't worry about adding contributors. That's really only if like you and I wanted to work with it, but if you just have the link, that's all you need for your students to get on, and we can just put the link into a Google form or your Google Classroom there. All right, so remake, if you want to let anyone remake it, let's just turn that off. We don't want kids doing anything silly, so just turn that off. No one can remake it, and then moderate. So let's go next. All right, we're all set. We can start posting. So now I can see my first column here. So remember, this was that dark night one. There we go. I have to scoot that over. All right. So this is where you can write your question number 1. All right. See how the next column pops up? Question 2. You'll remember this format. This is actually how I did everything for our session 2 together. So question 3. Now when your students get on, just like when you guys were contributing to the Padlet I made you in our session 2 together, this is exactly how your students will interact with the Padlet. So they just hit the plus sign. They could write their title. All right, so they could even just write their name in the title. And then this is where they would respond to your question. All right. So as you can see when I'm responding, you have all these other ones. They can hyperlink, they can search, they can add pictures. That's great to know for further use. I don't think that's relevant for what we're having them do with the read aloud. All right. And then look right here, it says add comment. So this is where they can comment to each other's posts. I like the way you described Timothy. Okay. All right. Let me know if you have any questions for me about the Padlet. And I'm really excited for the next step. All right. Bye-bye.